Every time I come up, it's starting to feel more and more like a facility as opposed to a series of frames with plasterboard and rock wool. Things slowly being obscured. So here's the electricity and comms cupboard, fuse boxes there. Still kind of quite a lot of spag there. That large coffin yet to go in up there, but soon will be completely concealed, as it is. If we just take a look up here, that will be painted, that MDF kind of box. So the wall's looking great in here, and I believe they've completed the ceiling. There's the AC unit, the ceiling in the machine room, which is great. Let's get a real sense of what this space is going to be like. And this cavity is now completely obscured. The wonders of King's Cross. Enjoying the fact that I don't have a cold this week. Apologies for those who were disgusted by my sniffs last week. But anyway, there's some interesting stuff going on in Studio 2, where some of the framework is being constructed. Oh, electricity point down there for the beer fridge, hurrah, it's been fixed, that snag. And yeah, here's the framework for the acoustic treatment, which is where things, well, that's the large coffin there that's going to go in the, that's the skylight for the main hallway. So this has got a layer of rock wool in it. We'll come back to that in a sec. But down here, this cavity is trunking that will go around both of the studios, providing us with an ability of feeding leads, whether they're speaker cables or power cables or MIDI cables, through without there being spag all over the floor. I believe it's quite cool. We're going to be putting little lights in them as well, so that when we fade down for screenings, you've got some light in there. So just having a look at this acoustic treatment again, you'll see that this panel is actually, the rock wool is flush with the frame, and indeed there'll just be fabric stretched in front of that. I think that's 2 layers of rock wool. This, however, has a cavity. I believe there'll be a thin piece of material tacked to these 2 points and then sealed with this acoustic membrane to form an actual drum. And then in front of that, on the frame, the fabric will be stretched to conceal it. If you go to www.spitfireaudio.com and click on blog, you'll get to some more information about this from Chris Walls, our acoustician at Munro Acoustics. And we'll just take one little look at the machine room in Studio 2, AC units up there, and yeah, the ceiling is now constructed. Again, giving us more of a sense of what this space will feel like.